Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving on the finished section of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Now this highway, or this road, takes you from Kingston to Harbour View, from Harbour View to Yalos, and then goes from Yalos to Port Antonio. 140 kilometers of road. But the section from Kingston to Yalos, which is the section we're driving on now, this section is 4 lanes. And this is a section that is more considered a highway. From Yalos to Port Antonio, it's 2 lanes. Now guys, do you think they should have built the section from Yalos to Port Antonio as 4 lanes? I think they should have, because Jamaica is expanding. Although this side of the island is not as developed as, say, the North Coast, it's going to be in a couple of years. This road has opened up this side of the island. So we're going into Albion now. So I think they should have just made it 4 lanes, because I'm sure in a matter of years they're going to have to expand it to 4 lanes. Now, the same thing happened with the Northern Coastal Highway. That highway runs from Port Antonio to Negril along the entire north coast of Jamaica. Goes from Port Antonio, goes through Portland, St. Mary, St. Anne, Trelawney, St. James, Hanover into Westmoreland. And they built that road, with the exception of a corridor in Montego Bay. They built it as 2 lanes. 2 lanes. But that road is so busy now because of all of the hotels and all the developments going on the north coast, that they have to expand it to 4 lanes. And it is going to be the most expensive capital expenditure project in modern Jamaican history. Now, if they had built that road as 4 lanes when they built it back in, I think, 2006, it would not have cost so much back then. And you would have gotten even more economic benefit, because people could move around the north coast quicker. Right now, today, drive through Draxall between 5 and 7. That's how busy the road is. It's like bumper to bumper, because Draxall has grown so much. So that's an example of, they should have just made it 4 lanes. Now the Macfield Main Road, is that one 4 lanes? But it's not, it doesn't go all the way to Montego Bay. But now I think it's 2 lanes. Now they are going to work on taking that road all the way from where it ends, I think by somewhere on the border with Westmoreland, I think it's Ramble, and take it into Montego Bay. And then they're going to now take the Northern Coastal Highway from Montego Bay into Negril, because that road has outlived its usefulness. So there's traffic in Lucy, Hopewell. They have to build bypasses for those areas now. So they're going to do the Montego Bay, it's not, call it that project now, Montego Bay, MoBX, I don't remember the name, but basically it's the same Northern Coastal Highway that they have to work on. So it really would make sense going forward that they just build these roads as 4 lanes. Now look here, look at where that fence is all the way on the left. The space is here for 4 lanes. Might have to move 1 or 2 structures, but nothing like what you had to do in Bull Bay. So you see now the road is 2 lanes. And you see the difference, but the space is there for 4 lanes. 1 or 2 structures might have to be moved, but it could be done. So, guys, what do you think? Do you think the road from Yalos to Port Antonio should have been 4 lanes? I think they should have just done it. And going forward, every major road project should be 4 lanes. Don't bother with these 2 lanes to expand it later anymore. Jamaica is growing too much. I mean, look at the North Coast. Look at the amount of hotels being built between Negril and we're not going into this traffic. Let's turn around. Look at the amount of hotels being built. Guys, let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. But I think every major road being built now should be 4 lanes, especially highways. Especially the road from Yalos to Port Antonio should be 4 lanes. Because I'm sure, as I said at the beginning, it's just a matter of time before they're going to have to expand it, because the Jamaica is progressing nicely. Now, one of the main reasons why this road is 2 lanes right here is because of this bridge. Look at how long it is. Now, to build, well, I don't think you could expand this bridge to 4 lanes. You'd probably have to build an additional bridge. But you could just leave it as 2 lanes right here, and as soon as you go over the bridge, you go back to 4 lanes. Look at the amount of space out here.